This is PkmnMstrz, a Pokemon Go podcast. Your critical hit of Pokemon Go and the news from the Pokemon world around us. Logic and adultiness don't always apply. Here are your hosts, Jolt Switch Matt and Roxy. Hi everyone, welcome to another week. We do have a whole bunch of information to go through here this week actually. We did mention the move shakeup from last week that we just didn't want to touch on because we had so much information.
Yeah.
There is some new research from Professor Willow for another Giovanni meltdown.
Haha.
And it's called A Professor's Work is Never Done. We do have a little bit of AR Delight. There's actually some new information on AR photos.
Mm-hmm.
Regicide review. So Team Regicide's done a lot of tournaments this month, and I have a few details from some of their tournaments. We do have the event radar in overdrive.
Okay.
Because, well, you saw all the news for the February events going on.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A little bit of Battle Center, so we'll touch on those move shakeup, and a little bit of self information as well.
Cool.
Now, before we dive too deep, I just want to make sure that everyone is aware that this podcast is powered by Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can help the PvP scene that we admin within our region and offer some assistance as well to our podcast and everything we do here for you on a weekly basis. Now, any level of support does help immensely. And if monetary support isn't quite your thing, make sure to drop a rating on whichever podcast provider that you can track us down on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we do have that on Apple Podcasts as well as Podcast Republic. If you're tuning in there, just leave us a little review. We can make sure to read it on air there for you. You can also do all sorts of cool things, like if you share, I know you can share from Spotify right to your Instagram story, just to make sure that your friends know all about us too. I'm sure they might enjoy a listen if they play Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as for that AR Delight, code from the new APK mine,
Afternoon Delight.
it shows that photos in landscape mode won't work with occlusion.
What?
Occlusion is where your AR pieces are able to interact with the real world. So occlusion is when it can jump behind something, right?
Okay,
and it would disappear instead of looking like it's still in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
So landscape mode doesn't look like it will work with occlusion at this time with this code.
That could change.
Now, occlusion isn't part of the game yet, but they're already speaking of it in the code.
That's pretty good.
So it means that we might be pushing to be there. Now, some details for Team Regicide. Team Captain Jake won in a in-person Fusion Cup, so he walked off with an in-person tournament there.
That's cool.
UUUs had a 5-way tie for first in a remote lobby, and swept in an in-person tournament as well, while only losing one battle.
Holy shit.
Easily Done swept his Go Stadium lobby, as well as the remote Pogo Coliseum lobby.
What the fuck, man?
These boys are doing really well this season.
I can barely put together a team.
You're not really heavy PvP though, so...
I am not.
And as we heard from their descriptions in previous episodes, these guys are really into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, looking at that new task of A Professor's Work is Never Done, it launched on February 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and will run until March 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's, again, new research because Giovanni is back with Raikou.
Ah, shit.
Now, that really draws the question, will we see Entei and Suicune in the next 2 months?
We probably.
It makes sense.
Well, yeah, because aren't we going through legendaries? Like we did the birds, right?
Yeah, we did Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Yes.
And now we're on to Raikou, so Suicune and Entei would be the next best steps, right?
Or the most logical.
Yeah, if we're doing things logically.
Isn't always the forte here, but, you know.
So looking at all the different events and things coming forward.
Yeah.
The next up is Wooed by a Bat.
Ooh, bye-bye.
Wooed.
Because it's a wombat.
Yeah.
It's adorable little wombat.
It's like a little cloud with scary wings. It is the darkness, but it's cute.
That is the February research breakthrough. I actually got my hands on mine today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did I get that?
You've got to do your research 7 days in a row thingamajig to get the box at the end of the week.
Oh, yeah, true.
So it
Oh, because you waited. I think I picked up my box the day before.
I didn't wait.
Or
I was just
fell?
doing research and it happened to fall.
So I should have waited because I think I did mine like 2 days ago. Son of a businessman. Fucking lappers. Fuck do I need a lappers for? Fuck out of here with this.
Oh, he's out of bounds. Sorry, we got the Super Bowl going on in the background.
Did I just see a drone? With a camera?
Possibly.
Do you remember when they used to go on lines?
Mm-hmm.
And run down the lines down the stadium? That is a drone. That is a Whoa. I don't know why that's... Oh, that's painful. I don't know why. That's so weird to me. Like, yes, we're in like...
They might still be on the lines, but they may be smaller.
No, dude, that is a drone.
But yes, so Woobat is here. It is a flying and psychic type. And they said that it comes with extra candy.
Mm-hmm.
Without a pin-up, it gets 13 candy when you catch it.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
So with a pin-up, it'll be even...
26.
It'll be even sweeter.
It takes 50 to evolve it, so...
Pin up that shit.
If you pin up it, you can get it in 2 weeks.
Speaking of how much things take to evolve, let me check on my cookies real quick.
I believe I know it takes 1 kilometer walked as a buddy.
Yeah.
To evolve.
Yeah.
So they're stepping up on that kind of stuff. Now, why is this the February thing? Is because the little suction cup nose has a little heart in it.
Suction cup nose.
That's how it sleeps. It hangs. It hangs off the side of caves and stuff by making the suction cup with his nose.
It's so cute.
Little fuzzy blue bat thing.
Oh, can I have one?
You can catch one when you finish your special research.
I know, but that's 4 days away. Adorable nose, though.
Now, it is said that if they do create that little heart-shaped suction mark on you,
yeah,
it's good luck.
That's even more adorable. Does it stay? Is it like a tattoo? Is it a leech?
I don't think it stays. It's more like a kind of like a hickey thing with its nose.
Ew.
All of a sudden, it's not cute.
Like, it's cute, but it's ew. Like, you're gonna have snot.
Well, yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good at all.
It's not good.
Now, we did have February Community Day voting.
Yes.
Yesterday.
What did you vote?
I did Rhyhorn tasks.
Did you?
Yes.
Nice.
I had to walk a long way to get 3.
Fuck. Is that when you went to Victoria Park?
No.
See, it's a drone. See?
It's on things.
It is. It's.
The sticks are on wires.
Those aren't sticks. Those are propellers.
They're not purple.
Oh my god, they are propellers. I'm gonna Google this.
So we should find out the results by the 3rd, I believe, is what they were saying.
When is Community Day supposed to be? I'm like losing my mind
The
with all these events.
22nd.
Is that when you're off?
Yes.
Yes.
It's also when your dad's birthday party is.
Oh yeah.
We are still going through the Lunar New Year event.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got increased spawns of all sorts of mess. It is ending on February the 3rd at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
Today, between 2 and 5 local time, was the Minchino special research.
Adorable little squirrel.
And it came in a shiny.
It does, and it got one. Well, you got one for me.
I got back-to-back ones.
You got back-to-back shinies?
I got like 5.
5 shinies? You didn't even tell me.
I don't care.
Oh my god.
I got you 1.
That's all I care about.
I felt bad that I didn't get you more than 1, but I got 2. I got 2 back-to-back, and I was like, oh my god, this is just going to get worse. This is why I was out, because I wanted to hit all the stops to get you all the shinies, and I could only get you 1.
That's okay.
And we got it on the same task. It was 2 nice throws in a row.
Mm-hmm.
We both got it on that one.
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure your IVs are better though.
Maybe. I haven't checked. Ooh, what a miss.
Now we do have a few events actually coming up really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
There's one called Surprise Spotlight Hour. So on February the 4th, between 6 and 7 p.m., there will be a surprise Pokemon spawning more frequently in the wild.
I'm excited.
They haven't said what Pokemon it is, but they literally quote, It's a surprise Pokemon being featured for an hour.
What time?
6 and 7 p.m.
Oh, 6 and 7. Okay, cool.
So I will be at work.
So, did you want me to have your phone?
No, it's okay.
Or you can do it yourself, too?
I'll try and do it myself.
Alright.
A new Tier 5 enters the fray. We have Tornadus coming. What?
I don't know, just the name.
The name, Tornadus?
Tornadus. Like, I feel like he belongs in the Dragon Ball Z episode.
I feel that.
I'm Tornadus.
It'd be Super Tornadus?
Super Tornadus. Like, it reminds me of the word turd. Turdnatus. Turdanus.
So starting on the 4th, starting on the 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until February 25th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you'll be able to see Tornadus in raids. Like I said, it's Tier 5, he's legendary, and his typing is flying.
Because he's in a tornado?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's like the floating
Cloud
Gumbies
dude.
in Mario.
I was just gonna say, he's like the floating turtles that drop the fucking hedgehog balls on you.
Yeah. So
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
bring your flying counters that you've pretty much mastered since the first raids ever came out.
Yep.
So ice types, rock types, electric types. They'll do you
Indeed.
well.
What is this?
Oh, I want to see this movie too.
It looks adorable.
Spray the dragon with a squirt
That's
bottle.
literally like our cats.
Disney and Pixar.
What's the movie?
March.
He made him onward. That's cute. March
Tim
5th.
Holland and Chris Pratt.
That's awesome.
Or Tom Holland.
We can go for my birthday. If you'd like to go for my birthday.
Yes, if I'm off of work, yes we can.
You said you have 4 days off for
That's
my
true.
birthday.
Yes, I have 4 days off for your birthday.
all the things.
We can do all the things.
I have Monday off for my birthday.
I know you booked Monday off.
Yeah, because
I'm off automatically Friday, Saturday, and then I booked Sunday, Monday.
And it happened?
I booked it. I was like, oh look, okay, 1 day has vacation time available, 1 day has time bank available. So what am I going to do?
And B.I.B.I.
Yes, I'll just change my days, my vacation day, and and add some time bank.
Look, more Red Lobster.
You in Red Lobster right now?
I cannot. Like, I can't even.
Now we do have another mystery event too.
Oh.
This one is called the Mystery Bonus Hour, so it has a different name.
Okay.
And it's February the 6th, between 6 and 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And the literal quote from the article is, "It's a mystery Pokemon being featured for an hour."
Spawning or raids?
Spawning.
So same shit.
All of them are spawning. It's only spawning.
So same stuff.
Yeah, so it's like Community Day compressed for a special Pokemon that might not get a special move.
Okay.
But it could be special as in a new release.
Special?
As in new to the game.
Oh.
Possibly. But it's hard to tell because there's not a lot of information they spoke to. It's really minimal.
I'm gonna get to my 3 billion.
3 billion cookies.
Yes.
What is that, Cookie Clicker?
Yes.
Yes, Roxy's playing Cookie Clicker and she's getting to 3 billion.
Cookies. So I can get more atomic cookie makers. So I can make more cookies per second. Yes.
Now, rolling forward through February, that Taiwan Lantern Festival that we'd mentioned there last podcast, it is that free event taking part in Taichung City in Taiwan from February 6th to 9th. It's a citywide event that is featuring Illumise and Unknown Letter L.
Ooh. That would be fuck, I can't even buy it yet.
What?
Because I need 3,900,000,000.
You thought you were so close.
Son of a bitch! Fuck! Fucking cookies! I feel so blue.
And as we continue...
Just thinking!
Oh my god.
About me cookies!
Oh my god.
Cookie.
Now, on that same weekend, we'll also be having a Sinnoh Celebration.
It's a Celebration.
So from February 7th until February 10th. Now, February 7th, it starts at 8 a.m. local time.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends at, again, February 10th at 10 p.m. local time. Sinnoh Pokemon will appear more often in the wild.
Ooh.
Now, they're going to rehash the 7K eggs for this event specifically. So any eggs you receive between February 7th at 8 a.m. to February 10th at 10 p.m. will only be hatching Bidoof, Combi, Bronzor, Gibble,
Oh, fuck yeah.
Riolu,
Finally.
Hippopotas, and Mantike.
Yes.
And what we need to remember is, one, Gibble is shiny,
Yes.
and we've only ever seen and caught one.
Yes.
And two,
Yes.
with this Sinnoh Celebration,
Yes.
Riolu and Hippopotas are also shiny. It's a brand new shiny release.
Yep. And they'll be gold.
I'm pretty sure Bidoof is shiny already too.
I think so.
So that means of the 7 Pokemon in those 7K eggs, 4 of them are shiny.
That's so exciting. I'm very excited. Are you excited?
I mean, it'd be cool. Shinies.
Oh my god, shut up with your...
If shinies had like better stats because they were shiny, I would be more interested.
I don't care about shinies, but I get 5 in a row.
I got 2 in a row.
My name is Matt. I like to not talk about that I like shinies, but I get them anyway.
Don't get me wrong, it's exciting.
Duh.
But
It's not your jam. Oh hot damn, that's not your jam.
and for Valentine's Day,
Valentine's Day.
we're gonna have a pink Pokemon weekend.
Doesn't it bug you when people say Valentine's?
Yes, because it's an N, not an M.
Like, what are you doing?
That would be called like calling me Nathu.
You should have never said that, Natu.
Great.
No, you're not Miat, you're Nyat.
Great.
Nyatyu Hulievsky.
It's so ridiculous.
Sorry. Yeah, your pink Pokemon, you were saying? Nyat?
So from February 14th at 8 a.m. to February 17th at 10 p.m., these are local times, there will be new Pokemon coming out. Audino and Almamolma.
Alma mater.
Almamola, I think.
Yeah. Moto. Chunky. Everybody.
Now, they are known as the Caring Pokemon. Now, they will be ridiculously rare,
Okay,
but they will be available.
that's cool.
Sort of like the water spirits. You know how, like, the water spirits, they had the raids and whatever,
Yeah,
so we got
yeah.
Azelf in North America.
Yes.
But
so
you
that
can
type of deal?
you can still find them as wild spawns, but they're stupid rare.
Okay.
Lures will last for 6 hours within this window, and there will be 2 times catch candy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you will be able to track down Shiny Happiny in an egg,
Nahabini.
and Shiny Chansey in the wild.
They'll be so cute.
And there is a raid day
Right
in the middle of the weekend, so on the 15th, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time.
Yes.
For Lickitung, he'll be in Tier 4 raids with Body Slam.
And he's also shiny possible.
Yeah, buddy. Shiny possible Lickitung.
Not that you care.
No, I don't care.
Oh shit! Fuck!
Same friend just turned it around.
Oh man! Oh hot
They
damn!
just tied it up with 5 minutes left in the half. That's
Oh
not
my
bad.
god!
As long as they get the extra point, they tied it up. Can you tell they're a little excited?
Ever so slightly. Look at their butts.
Those tight pants are supposed to make it more difficult to grab their clothes.
Well, that would make sense.
Yes. That's why the jerseys are so tight now, too.
Well, yeah, because then no one can. There's no slack.
Exactly.
But look at that shit. Do your kick. There you go.
Alright, tie game.
Shit, son. But what a run that was.
Now, with all the friendlies, there is actually a friend-based event. So there'll be Friendship Weekend from February 21st at 8 a.m. local time to February 24th
Yes.
at 10 p.m. local time.
F is for friendship.
F is for friends. Your friendship levels will increase faster. There'll be 2 times trade candy.
Yes.
Half trade Stardust cost. Gifts that you can open will increase to 40 per day.
Oh, shit.
And gifts that you can hold will increase to 20.
And will that stay or will that disappear?
That'll probably disappear.
Oh, disappear. But what if I collect 20 gifts and don't send them in time?
You can
Will
keep
that
them.
stay or will that 20 disappear?
No, the 20 will stay in your bag. I had the same thing happen on the last event where we could get 20.
Yeah, and it
I
stayed.
had 20, they stayed, but what happened is when I got rid of them, it
Then
wouldn't
it
give
was
me
bad.
more until I got under 10.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, of course, we do have Community Day to wind out this month here. February 22nd, 11 to 2 p.m. local time in the Northern Hemisphere, 3 to 6 p.m. in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yes.
And whatever evolution we get will have their exclusive moves for 2 hours after the window.
Oh,
They've extended it.
that's new.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But I like it.
That's pretty awesome.
You're not as pressured. I mean, of course it's going to be done, but
Of course, what?
it's you're going to be focused on it after the event. You're not going to sit there and be like, spend an hour to yourself and then go do it.
Well, depends if you got poo or something.
But you do it while you poo. Do you not spend time on your phone when you poo?
Sometimes I leave it in the room, forget about it, and then read the shampoo bottles. Or whatever beauty product I have available at that given time. Don't judge me. I'm resourceful.
So taking a peek at that Battle Center segment, there has been a big change to move cues and sequencing.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is, when you battle and you're tapping for fast attacks and you get a charge attack there and you're trying to hit the charge attack, but it seems like you're still doing fast attacks?
Yep.
What they've changed it to is for when you hit the charge attack or hit the switch,
Yeah.
it completes the animation
Okay.
and it prioritizes a charge attack or the switch
Yeah.
before another fast attack launches.
Alright.
So, if for instance you've been tapping forever and you have 10 fast moves buffering,
Yes.
but you hit a charge attack, it bumps it into the queue right after that fast attack that you're doing right now.
So we'll just go right
It'll
after.
happen right after.
Ooh, that's cool.
Now, with that sort of... Remember the piece I was trying to show you where you pause
Yeah.
to let the energy come back to you so you can hit that charge attack?
Yes.
That still kind of factors in a little bit. Not as much, though, with this new sequence.
Okay, yeah.
So, you can always keep that in mind if you just have that hesitation, because you'll be able to see when your Pokemon stops moving, that moves back,
yeah.
right? But it does help with people who were just getting sort of tap happy,
Trigger happy.
right?
Yeah. That's me. Clearly. As I'm tapping my cookies.
Because what you see a lot of is people just tapping like crazy, and then they go for their charge attacks, and then they go and try and tap, especially if they haven't battled since the new patterns have come out.
Yes. So they're like, the fuck is going on?
But it does help. Lots of people who battle super competitively know that this Pokemon needs to do this many fast attacks to get to this charge move.
Yes.
So they'll sometimes count what their opponent is doing,
That makes sense.
so that they know when to launch. So if they can launch right before the charge attack,
Yes.
then they have a little bit of energy left over, so that way it's faster for them to get to the next charge move, right? So there's a whole bunch of strategy that goes into it, but
Strategy!
they've made it more accessible to
Other people.
Joe Blow, essentially.
Yeah.
There have been quite a few move updates, like we mentioned last week. Now, Mega Horn, which is a charge move, a bug-type charge move, has actually increased the amount of damage that it does.
Huh.
so it makes it a little more heavy hitting. It's still a 100 energy move,
Yeah.
but it does a lot more damage, so it's a little more worth it.
Well, which makes sense.
And Volt Switch, which is a fast attack, electric type, it has removed the time it takes to complete the animation and increased the amount of energy it provides when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, a whole bunch of extra moves have actually been added and adjusted to the game. So we do have a new move coming in called Flying Press. It's a charge move. There's no information yet,
Yeah.
but it is similar to Payback and Rock Wrecker. Payback was for Machamp if it gets Community Day,
Yes.
that dark type move, and
Yes.
Rock Wrecker is the rock move for Rhyperior. So Pokemon that have actually received new moves are guys like Plusle and Minun.
Mm-hmm.
They got Grass Knot, which is a grass attack,
Yes.
charge move that will help counter the ground types that they're weak to.
Mm-hmm.
So it adds a little more coverage to them. We've seen that with Alolan Raichu has Grass Knot as well,
Indeed.
which again counters those ground type counters.
Yes.
Lantern receives Spark as a fast move. It's a better move than Charge Beam. It allows to charge faster and deal decent damage.
Mm-hmm.
Charge Beam didn't quite make the cut, so you'd see a lot of water gun on him.
Yeah.
He's a water electric Pokemon, so
So-
if you wanted to fit the electric side, you need water gun to be able to get to those attacks fast enough. So
Makes
it
sense.
helps that way. Ampharos got Thunder Punch,
Thunder.
which is again an electric move, clearly a charge move as well.
Mm-hmm.
Masquerain received Bubble Beam, which assists with the rock and fire weaknesses that it has as a bug type Pokemon,
Bubble beam. It sounds so cute.
because he's bug and flying,
Yeah.
so he's weak to fire and rock, right?
Yes.
So that helps.
Indeed.
Vespiquen got Fury Cutter as a fast move, which means it's going to charge ridiculously fast with stab bonus, or same type attack bonus.
All right.
It also got Air Slash as a charge move, which gives him stab as well, because it's a flying type, and
Stabby rip, stab, stab.
and Vespiquen is bug and flying types.
Mm-hmm.
Now, legacies, what I said here is legacies removed. And what I mean is they're no longer legacy moves, so they're removed
Ooh.
from the list of legacies.
All right.
Raichu and Magneton got Thundershock back as a fast move.
Yeah.
It was a really fast charging move. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it charges ridiculously fast. But
But.
Raichu can learn Volt Switch, which charges faster and does more damage.
Huh. All right.
I'm going to be honest, if I'm playing Raichu,
Yeah.
I'm using Volt Switch.
All right.
For
right
na-
there, Jolt Switch. Duh.
Magneton also got a charge move back. Discharge was a move that it had before.
Yes.
That was really big in Boulder Cup, but he's been able to get it back there. Venomoth received Poison Fang back, which was a legacy move,
Sorry.
which does help it out in many tournaments it's part of as well. And a big one that came back,
Yeah.
Shadow Ball,
For thing.
Hypno, and
Yes.
Haunter.
Yes.
So that's gonna hit like a ton of bricks, especially in the Rose Cup, because you will want, I believe it's Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball on Haunter if you're using him. Buble.
Yeah, for the bubbly. Right? It's actually pretty fucking funny.
Oh my god.
That must be an American commercial.
Now another thing that's kind of reared its head. There's been a lot of feedback about TMs being so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially with Pokemon like Mew that can learn pretty much every move.
Mm-hmm.
Hypno now that has so many different elemental punches.
Yes.
There is information in the code for what are called Elite TMs.
Okay.
This means you can choose the move you learn.
That should just be a given at this point. It shouldn't have to be an elite thing. What, you have to buy it too?
Probably.
See, that's the fucking thing. I feel like, no offense, everything's becoming like pay to play. Like, you want something better, pay for it.
It is kind of the way that most games are. You still have the TMs, though.
I understand that.
So you can play
still.
Russian roulette, but they don't say how you can get them. So for all we know, we'll still be able to get them from raids.
Maybe.
You might be able to purchase them in the shop, which you can't with the other TMs, so it allows that capability.
Yeah.
You could get it from research tasks like we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
It's a possibility, because, I mean, when you do the rocket research, you get a fast TM and a charge TM every time.
Yes.
So it could take the place of one of them.
Maybe.
Or both of them.
True.
Because I believe it works on fast and charge moves. So with Pokemon with, like I said, those masses of moves, it allows you that capability to pick what you want.
So it'd be like double time. 1, 2 for 1. You just use one TM for both, fast and charge.
Right, but you'll still probably have your regular random fast and charge TMs, and then the elite one where you say, I'd like to pick a fast move, and this is the fast move I want, or I want to pick a charge move, and this is the charge move I want. So that, I feel like that'll be a really good change.
That would be.
I know it comes across really heavily as pay to play.
It does.
What we need to keep in mind as well, with Go Battle League coming out, is before you had to walk 5 kilometers to get 5 battles.
Indeed.
When you got to 2 kilometers,
yeah,
you could pay 200 coins to just finish.
I guess.
They've changed it to 3 kilometers.
Yeah.
And so that means as soon as you refresh, you can pay 200. You don't have to walk any. You just pay 200 and be done with it.
That's true.
Oh, there's some movement at the end of the second half here. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah. They're getting aggressive. Like in a good way.
BE aggressive.
BE aggressive, huh? Ho.
And another, I'm not sure if I spoke to you about it as well, another thing that changed with the distances is that now you can still do your 15 kilometers a day, but because you get 5 kilometers for 3,
yeah,
it means you can get a total of 25 battles in a day instead of 15.
That's cool.
So they've decreased the distance and increased the number of battles you can do, which is awesome.
That is awesome. I also saw on Twitter a lot of people complaining what I told you about is lag.
Yes.
Right? Because one guy was sitting there and he was like, well, I just wasted a premium pass because I lost my whole matchup because of the lag. And he had the screen recording and I was like, yup, that's exactly what my battle looked like. And it's like, well, no shit, I'm losing. Because if it wasn't for the lag, I think I would have taken that person that beat me with like a sliver of health.
Yeah.
Which is very annoying because it's like I know what I'm doing, even though I took everyone with a meme team. Like, oh my god.
And I mean, like, when I battle with you or anyone else that we know that we have ultra friends with, if I see they're not attacking, I feel like it's lag. I stop, I wait, I make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
If it's a tournament, we restart.
Well, yeah, but it's not.
But as this is Go Battle League, because I've experienced so many people just not pausing and not letting me get that back, I don't either.
Well, because they don't care.
Show no mercy.
Well, of course not. I get that, but what I'm saying is it shouldn't be happening when I'm on stable Wi-Fi. There isn't like, I'm not in a bar. There isn't people around me.
Right.
So I don't understand why it's, so difficult.
I don't know.
And sometimes I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm on my data.
Yeah. But
so what the fuck?
our data's still pretty decent, but I don't know why it's happening.
But I mean, like, figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I'm doing... Like, I understand, my passes that I have that I... Whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I have to use a premium, I would like to,
get
the full worth. Like, I don't want to get screwed. Just because... Oh my god, it's Jim!
And Chris Evans. Evans? Yes.
Yes. I don't know. I don't care.
Captain
All I care
America.
about is John.
Captain America. Yeah, you don't like Captain America.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Captain America. Is it just fucking fall? Oh my god. That's amazing. And then it backs out. Are you serious?
This is awesome. So if you can't get out when it parks itself while you're not even in it.
Yeah, because some dickhead parked. Like a total...
Yeah, but do you want to park next to someone who's parked like that?
No,
because then they're just going to ding your car.
Oh.
Alright, now last but not least.
Yash.
That's Sofarina Breakdown.
Yash. Fuck! Gold cookies! No! What?
Fuck gold cookies! All right, now last but not least, we do have some information for a few Rose Cups that will be happening in February here for us.
Yes.
The first one is actually upcoming this weekend. The Rose Bowl at the Hive.
Yes.
So that's the Hive in Toronto.
Yes.
Check-in starts at 12:30. Tournament starts at 1:30.
It's on your birthday.
Hosted by Go Live. It's on my birthday, so I'm not going to be able to make it out. I'm not sure we've got shoutcasting this one, but should be a decent matchup there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the big one that's kind of drawing everyone's attention right now.
Yes.
War of the Roses, Portland Mega Tournament, featuring Go Stadium.
Oof.
They have right now RSVP'd 211 people.
Fuck, man.
That's on February the 9th. So that's happening in Portland.
Portland? In Portland?
Now they do have it listed as 10 a.m. registration.
Yes.
And 11 a.m. start.
Fuck.
So they will have shoutcasting Alfendal and Pogo Tiwastel.
Okay.
And, they've got a lot of people coming out. House of Stark looks to be there. CCO, who battles sort of in our area. Toshi's going to be there as well. Valor Ash and Arrow. So that sounds like it's
yeah.
Tons of the Elite Four.
That was like, what?
Other names I'm seeing here that draw my attention are Wild Susan Boyle.
That's amazing.
That's his name.
That's amazing. Okay, you better pause it because it's starting.
They're still talking football.
Yeah, but I want to have volume for this.
Manaholics is going to make it out too.
What the fuck?
There's tons. Oh my god, look at all the people. I'm sorry if I've skipped your name, but there's just so many people. But the biggest name of note, not a big battler, but he has been practicing in Go Battle League, is Ink is going down. And he's going to battle.
Is he?
And he's going to battle.
Good for him. Fuck yeah.
We mentioned it last week there, but he's going.
Good for him.
And I think he's going to battle too. He's been practicing. He's been going on stream and talking to lots of people that battle to make sure he's doing everything he can because he wants to be competitive.
Good for him.
He doesn't want to just show up and get the floor wiped with them. He wants to do his absolute best. He's a competitive gamer.
He wants to be the very best.
Exactly. He's a competitive gamer. So that's what he does for a living. So he wants to show up and be competitive right off the bat.
Which makes sense, because fuck.
It takes learning, duh.
Yes.
But he wants to start on the right foot as far forward as he can, essentially.
Oh yeah. He asks all the right questions. He wants to know. He's involved. He reaches out.
I respect that. That is awesome. And I can't wait to see what happens with this event and what he sees while he's out.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, he did have actually a tweet that came out from Rebel Gaming. They have designed their Pokemon Go
jerseys.
Rebel jerseys.
I saw.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I mean, $55 US.
Well,
You can put your gamer tag and number on it though,
which is pretty dope.
so you can customize it
within that price, right?
Yeah.
Better pause this for me, I swear.
So aside from that, there's not too much going on here. I have been taking a peek at the Go Okanagan server. They don't have their Rose Cup booked yet. Neither do we yet.
We don't have it booked?
No, we haven't even talked about days yet.
Shit.
So we should probably get on that.
We probably should.
Most likely.
We've done nothing.
We've been busy though.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shit going on.
Sorry.
Things happen.
My bad.
What do you mean you're bad?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just all the news. So remember I told you 30+ million for Brady from the Patriots?
Yeah.
And the Chargers want him too?
Yeah.
And the Raiders are looking at him too.
Fuck. He's gonna get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is gonna start a bidding war.
I mean, I think it was Joe Montana that said, buddy, just stay where you are. Honestly,
Yeah.
And he's like a big respected quarterback. He's in like the Hall of Fame. He's on the all-time team or whatever.
Yeah.
He said, you know where you are, so it's best to stay where you are because they've built around you. If you go somewhere else, you've got to learn their plays, their playbook, their all of these details. So we'll see what Brady decides to do with the offers he gets on the table.
Oh yeah, because money talks. At the end of the day,
Usually. But what Brady wants from New England is he wants them to spend money
on players,
on more threats that he can use.
Well, why wouldn't he want that, right?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, hello.
Because right now his sort of repertoire of what he can play with and use
Super
to
limited.
win, painfully limited. So he wants more. So I don't know if he would take a pay cut if they purchase people that fit under the salary cap kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
That would make sense to me, but again, that's a conversation to have with Brady and the Patriots.
Yo, Brady, if you're listening, we'd love to talk. We pay in cookies.
Cookies.
Cookies. Oh my god, golden cookies. Ha 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 ha. It's a golden cookie shower.
So, I mean, aside from that, was there anything that you wanted to touch on?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm okay.
How do you feel about what we talked about so far today?
Good. I find that February is so busy. What was I looking at?
Cheerios with hearts in the middle.
Aw, that's cute. Is that for February?
Yes.
Cool. I feel good about what we talked about. But, like, February, I feel like they jam-packed everything. And I feel like if they maybe don't keep up with that in the next months, people are just going to be like, well, that's empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I can see the argument of we did a whole bunch for you in February, so let's have a month or so to ourselves.
I get that, but I mean, if
But
for the
people
rest
will
of the year
yeah.
we have nothing, it'll kind of be like, well, why did we shove everything in 1 month?
So what I can see happening is that they've jammed February. Just they want to see what works because they're doing the surprise and the mystery.
The surprise!
And the
Mysterious
mystery.
surprise!
So they've got two separate things for that.
Yeah.
So if it works out, it's
Yeah.
very similar to the raid hour that they did the first time to test it out, and it worked, and
So
then it
it's
continued.
like dipping our toes in shit. I get that.
So
but
they're-
we're dipping our toes in 7 different events.
Yes.
You know?
So what that to me means is, okay, first we've got this jam packed.
Yeah.
Maybe March is going to be a lot slower.
Which, I mean, it would be good.
Raid hours and community day, Silver Arena tournaments.
Yeah.
That should get everything sorted out and settled and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When summer comes around, once they've figured out what works for these things they're testing,
I'm pretty sure they're going to pack the summer months.
summer will be jammed.
That's not good for us, though.
Why?
Do you plan to be super free in the summer?
You have a point.
Yeah, we're not. Say hi to No Sleep, by the way. So get hyped. You're not even going to want to do any Pokemon shit. You're going to be like, I just want to sleep. Please, dear God. Just let me sleep.
You would see the bonus of me working the night shift
Mm-hmm.
is I can watch the baby for most of the night.
Yeah, but you're going to want to sleep.
I get home and I stay awake until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so I can nap. Okay, cool. This works. I like it.
Right? And then I need to be like, I gotta go work
Yeah, so you just wake me up at around like 3 or whatever.
3 or 4 or whatever.
Or whenever you go to bed.
And
Yeah.
then I can sleep. Alright, so everyone make sure that you do tune in on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcast. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is still listed as Jolt Switch because Facebook is not letting me change the name.
Really? Why not?
Because it's Facebook.
Fair enough.
I mean, I changed it before, but how... I don't know, it was a weird, ridiculous process. Before, I had to create a second page, merge it with the original name,
What?
and then change, like, word by word,
Okay.
which was a pain.
Yeah.
But this time, it's not allowing me to change the name at all.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah.
so I tried doing the merge pages and adjust its name.
And nothing?
It says I don't have pages available to merge.
Well, that's good.
So it's not letting me merge the pages, and the new page that I created with a closer name
Yeah.
allows me to change the name, but the other one doesn't.
What the fuck? Maybe there's like...
But I read an article today
Yeah.
about if you do an announcement on your Facebook page that your name is changing,
Yeah.
then reach out to their support saying, it's not allowing me to change the name.
Yeah.
Here's my post that shows the name is changing.
Yeah.
They'll change it for you.
Okay, well, they would have to because businesses rebrand a lot, like all the time.
Exactly, but their terms of changing a name are it can't be like largely different, because then it feels like that rebrand is cheating all the people that have followed you previously, which is why they look for an announcement to get it done.
Okay, well, so then fucking make an announcement.
So I just want to make sure I know the best way to reach out to them before I do the announcement and everything.
Yeah.
But for now, still listed as Jolt Switch on Facebook.
Yeah, I just don't want it to, because you know how it's going to go into live if it's paused for too long?
No, it only does that when you're watching something. If it's paused, you get half an hour buffer.
Okay, I'm usually worried when I see the fucking
Yeah,
things
No,
come
I get
on,
it,
because
I get
in our room, it comes on so quickly.
Yeah, because it's like 5 or 10 minutes or something when we pause a TV show
Yeah.
we're watching. Yeah, when we're watching a recording.
Yes.
But this is live, so it's a little
Okay,
different.
ask the people to tell me if they play Cookie Clicker.
Send us a voicemail. Let us know if you play Cookie Clicker.
Cookie Clicker! It's my newest look.
And you can always send us an email at that same email address, joltswitch@outlook.com. And yes, if you search Jolt Switch in Spotify, it still comes up because I show as the author of the
cute.
article. But you can search our new podcast name. As we've mentioned there, it is PkmnMstrz, a
Without the
Pokemon Go
vowels.
podcast.
Yes. Without the vowels, right?
Without the vowels. And as we mentioned there, click on that link in the description to leave that voicemail and let us know if you do play Cookie Clicker.
Or
Cause
let me know anything.
tell her a story. She's been asking about it since we had voicemail available,
Yes.
and we've had no voicemails. But make sure to stay tuned on all different aspects there. We do have a Discord available. People have been suggesting that I put the podcast back up on YouTube, but I'm going to be honest, that Copa thing kind of scared the bejeepers out of me.
Why would we even do that?
I know. I get people like to listen there, but the number of comments that I got on the podcasts I used to post
Yeah.
was, I thought this was Pokemon Go. Why is there only a picture? Well, it's very clearly branded as a podcast. Like,
Ta-da! Well, no YouTube.
what?
No YouTube. The house elves agree.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Everything just fell apart, so.
Just our sound booth just died.
Hey.
And now our dog is concerned. Yeah, it's over. Mommy, it's over. Yep, we're done here. I want to watch the halftime show.
Alright. Have a great evening, guys.
It's Jilo.